Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. I'm Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony, Hall of Famer Doris Burke, and another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge from the... Well, a swing through Los Angeles facing both these franchises. Frank, what's that like?
Well, you've got your work cut out for you on the court, and you've got to make sure that off the court you're making time for rest and recovery.
So with Westbrook on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. They've got Robertson, Moses Malone out there with Andre Kirilenko. Then it's Jones, and it's Chenier in at the 2. Hill inside, guarded by Kirilenko, and the foul on Andre Kirilenko. That is his first foul of the game. Olajuwon finds Aldridge. Outside Dumars. 6 to shoot. Here's Olajuwon. And the rejection by Malone. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Malone. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
And here's Dumars outside. Now Kirilenko. Robertson right side. Over Hill. Robertson can't get it to go. And it's Parker with the ball, bringing it up for the Grizzlies. It's an odd stat, but what I'm going to throw out there anyway, the Memphis Grizzlies set an NBA record last season for players used in a season.
Kevin, this isn't football, right? They had 33 different guys suited up last season. That tells you how difficult it was. Constant change, hard to build chemistry, and let's face it, hard to win games.
Hill passes to Aldridge. Parker outside. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Frank, looking back to last season, the Clippers had one red-hot stretch.
That's right. They went on a 26-5 run between December and February. It finally showed how dangerous that team could be when healthy.
Free throw drops in for Tony Parker.
And Parker just so skilled at marching his way to the stripe. He just has an endless amount of cunning moves that consistently frustrate the opposition.
And Tony Parker blocks them both.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
Robertson kicks to Malone. Shoots over Olajuwon. Olajuwon with the block.
Without a doubt, one of the most versatile shot blockers in the game. Olajuwon does it in the painted area as well as along the perimeter.
And Oscar Robertson with the slam.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play. Emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Malone with the block.
And how about the quicks there by Malone to get up and deter that shot, utilizing that size and reach for the rejection. Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Parker finds Hill. Back to Parker. Pass to Olajuwon. And yes, it's good.
Just a great playmaking sequence by Parker there, coming away with the assist.
Here's Chenier, covered by Dumars. Here's Robertson. Hill pulls it in.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
Outside Dumars. Outside Aldridge. Outside Dumars. And it's Parker in the corner. Just 5 to shoot. No good that time. For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Pass to Kirilenko. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. Here's Malone. Nothing that time. He's 0 for 2.
The fadeaway, not a terrible idea, but he needs to make the game easier on himself. He's overcomplicating things.
Outside Dumars. Here's Olajuwon. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Olajuwon's got his second bucket of the night.
And that's just too deep. Olajuwon with way too many moves in there, almost automatic.
Outside Kirilenko from deep. It's good from long range.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
And the Grizzlies call their first time out of the game. As we close in on the start of the playoffs, let's see how the West is stacking up. You look at the Clippers, advantage in one series. And, of course, there's the Grizzlies. They're 7th best in the conference.
And you know, for Los Angeles, they've stayed right there, just in sniffing distance of the conference leaders. That's a solid accomplishment at this stage of the season.
Yeah, even so, though, I'm sure they're not satisfied just being near the top of the standings. They're going to be looking to make a major push as the season winds down.
Here's Parker. The shot goes in. First of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game.
And when you give Parker room to work his magic down inside, he knows how to finish foot side.
Pass to Chenier. Robertson against Parker. Now here's Robertson. He's tightly guarded. Good work there as it goes.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Clippers are inaugurating their new arena this season, and they're set to host the All-Star Game next season. It will mark the 7th time that the LA area has hosted the All-Star facilities. Kevin, there will be no shortage of stars in attendance.
That's always the way it is in LA. You're so right, David. It ought to be quite a spectacle. Screen by Malone. The shot by Robertson, no good. The Grizzlies have gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. A nice shot by Olajuwon.
Taking back the lead once more. Give these teams credit. Man, they are battling.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
Here's Robertson. It's rebounded by Memphis. They come in fresh off a win against the Warriors.
That mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
I thought what really stood out was how dominant they were on the offensive end. That was about as flawless as you could hope for. How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
To Mars, the pass to Aldridge. And there's the call on Jones. That's his first foul. Some changes for Memphis. Cummings comes in for Aldridge. And it's Dandridge in for Hill. And the Clippers making a change here. Now a timeout called by Memphis. We have a moment here. Let's reveal the teams that have been holding opponents to the fewest points this month. Number 1, the Grizzlies.
You know, they're pressuring the ball more, challenging every single shot. Their defense has been playing at a really high level.
.151 left to play in the first quarter. Memphis moving it around. Cummings. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That one on Kirilenko. Recently, Doris, the Clippers have had their most successful stretch in franchise history.
Well, think about it, Kevin. They've only missed the playoffs twice, going all the way back to 2012. They made their first conference finals in team history back in 2021. Not bad for a franchise that had one of the worst win-loss records in league history.
And the first one at the line is good. Isaac's checked in for Andre Kirilenko. He hits both from the stripe. 1:43 left in the first. Robertson against Parker. Jones dishes to Robertson. Cummings against Isaac. Shot clock at 5. Van Arsdale, the pass to Isaac. Russell Westbrook's checked in for Los Angeles.
Substitution, number 0. Russell.
And the Grizzlies leading by 3. Right side, Dumars. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Defeated by the Pelicans in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
Yeah, that was a rough outing. They did a few good things, but the inconsistencies caught up to them in that one.
To be perfectly frank with you, I'm surprised it was as close as it was. I thought they were outclassed all night.
Parker drives in. That shot missing. Isaac with some nice D.
They hold the early advantage on the glass.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Hakeem Olajuwon.
Don't let the frame fool you. Jonathan Isaac is lean, but he is unafraid of contact. I love that play.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
Well, the potential of Jonathan Isaac is truly exciting. This guy is still a bit raw, but he has every tool to be successful, both offensively and defensively.
Looking at who's out there now for the Grizzlies. Pressey's checked in for Dumars, and it's Stockton in for Parker. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe.
That will sting a little bit, failing to get the lead when the opportunity was there, but he does tie it up.
To the middle. Here's Olajuwon. Bucket is good. Olajuwon's got 10.
Well, they're winning largely because of this guy's play. He has been sensational.
11 feet away. Malone controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Malone's got it all tied up now for Los Angeles.
Yeah, Malone is an absolute nightmare on the offensive glass. Does a great job of establishing that position for that putback slam.
Inside. Here's Olajuwon. Off target with the jump hook. Hakeem Olajuwon has been leading the charge for the Grizzlies. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. Right back after this break. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And looking at what we've seen from the Grizzlies, what do you guys think?
Attacking, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter at the line.
They have done a tremendous job of drawing contact and putting officials in a place where they simply have to make the call.
Greg, what a great time to be a fan of basketball. Not just in the NBA, but all over the world.
Absolutely, Kevin. The sport just continues to grow, and there's increased value being placed on all-around skill, even in youth basketball. And I think that bodes well for the future of the game.
Here are the 5 the Clippers have to start the second. We've got Isaac. He's out there with Malone. And it's Westbrook in at the 1. Van Arsdale, good. Van Arsdale's got the lead up to 2 now for the Clippers. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Clippers.
Their defense has been so aggressive right out of the gate, wasting no time shutting shooters down here with authority.
You know, also, they've been incredible on the fast break, taking those chances, playing with great pace.
Knocked in the pass to Olajuwon. And the shot no good, a bit short. Over in the corner, Isaac. Westbrook surveying the D. Shoots over Stockton. And the Clippers getting another bucket right there.
Westbrook constantly on the attack, looking to shoot whenever he gets a sliver of daylight.
Stockton kicks to Pressey. To the paint. Yep, it goes, and the Clipper lead is cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Hill.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
Oh, and that's jammed by Westbrook.
Boy, it will take more than that kind of defense to stop this guy. Russell Westbrook so fierce on the interior.
Stockton dishes to Pressey. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Pass to Hill. 5 to shoot. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. A shot. And, yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. Pressey's got his first bucket in this one. Westbrook against Stockton. Westbrook, no good.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
Olajuwon inside. Malone on him. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
This is his first free throw of the game.
He's been doing really nice work at the line. 83%.
And the first one drops. Los Angeles making a switch here. One drops. He ties it up.
Boy, really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a...
Ron Lou calls timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup.
If you see yourself on the big screen, then you know what to do. Show us your move.
Lopez is checked in for the Grizzlies. Let's go to the 2K leaderboard to see the teams that have been the top offensive squad since the All-Star break. Second, the Grizzlies.
And as we get to the stretch run of this season, it seems their offense has improved. I mean, they're really getting comfortable with one another, and their production has also increased.
Isaac up top. Back to Robertson. Clippers moving the ball around. Here's Tomjanovich. And the Clippers miss again.
You know, he made an easy shot so much harder, and it really cost him the bucket, guys.
Stockton outside. Floats it up for Hill. Isaac with the steal. To the wing on the left. Here's Tomjanovich. Not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down. Tomjanovich just got his first bucket of the night. Robertson against Stockton. And it's Tomjanovich with the rebound. The Clippers in the lead. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Here's Chenier. Still scoreless. Stopped in the pass to Pressey. Here is Cummings. Over Kirilenko. Cummings can't hit. Isaac against Lopez. Robertson passes to Isaac. Nope, not that time. Nothing for two from the field. Score the basket, his second of two attempts.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And here is Los Angeles now. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Memphis this season.
And even though they're one of the top teams, they drop the season series to this squad. So sometimes matchups play a role.
Robertson passes to Isaac. Slam home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. That's on Brook Lopez.
This is a very confident young guy. Jonathan Isaac feels like he belongs in the NBA. Welcomes the contact in that instance.
Parker's checked in for Memphis.
One shot.
That's good from Isaac.
And Isaac really continues to intrigue you. A 6'10 forward who's just got great agility and can be a nightmare in transition.
Parker. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
The Clippers have gone 2 for 3 at the foul line in this game.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Shooting two.
The free throw drops for Robertson. That one falls, so he hits both of them. The Grizzlies trail by 5. Here's Pressey. Now here's Parker. Floats one. He lays it in. Parker's got 6.
Yeah, that floater is another one of Parker's go-to shots, one that continues to befuddle defenses.
There's the pick. Parker against Robertson. Pass to Chenier. Fires at the elbow. And the rebound goes to Lopez. Grizzlies have gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all total.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Here's Tomjanovich. Traps in the tray. Tomjanovich has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Unselfishness can be infectious. Terrific teamwork.
Pick by Cummings. Parker with no one around. The three-pointer no good.
Well, that's just inconsistency from him, and it's happened all night, and it hasn't helped their cause.
They've got the 5-on-3 advantage. Here's Lopez. Yep, it counts. Lopez has got his first basket.
And I love it when Lopez attacks inside. Even with contact, he can find a way to score.
Here's Sigma. That's good. And Robertson with the assist. Robertson's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Parker passes to Lopez. Lopez, a screen on Robertson. It's Parker with the drive. It's hauled in by Sigma.
Not a lot falling for him in this quarter. He's got to stay aggressive, try to break through, see if you can get an easy opportunity.
And the rebound goes to Lopez. The Grizzlies trail by 4. Cummings with the ball. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Robertson passes to Tomjanovich. Back to Robertson. Pass to Tomjanovich. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
All the officials are all over that one.
First trip to the line for him here.
Shooting for LA, Rudy Tomjanovich, taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first. So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Olajuwon's checked in for Lopez. Aldridge comes in for Cummings. Dandridge, he's checked in for Grant Hill. And it's Dumars in for Pressey. And so he makes both from the line.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Here's Parker, and he comes up with the deuce. Parker's got 8.
Works that one inside nicely.
Robertson against Parker. Robertson outside. Releases. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Robertson's got the lead up to 6 now for the Clippers. And so it's Los Angeles with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Here with Ty Lue. Good rhythm for your offense in the first half. What did you like about the start?
Moving the basketball, taking the right shot, making the right play. We make the extra pass, we're a tough team to beat.
And you were sure tough in the first half, Coach. Thanks. Back to you.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
Thanks for joining us, everyone. Let's first take a gander at the rest of the NBA schedule for the night and what's in store. Over at American Airlines Center, the Mavericks will face off against the Thunder. 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time is the tip-off.
2 elite squads, Ernie. 1 winner. I'm expecting big things.
No doubt. Everyone in the league will be watching. So let's dig into that first half now, and what was a very solid performance for the Clippers.
Total team effort. Instead of 5 starters, it's like they've got 7 or 8 guys getting it done. That's how good the reserves have been tonight, guys.
Lots of interchangeable parts. They can throw different lineups at you. Keeps you guessing. And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Hakeem Olajuwon has been sensational.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
And so it's Memphis with it. They trail by 6. Tony Parker is out there with Joe Dumars. Then there's Aldridge. Then it's Olajuwon, and it's Hill in at the small forward. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Here's Jones. Kirilenko trying to break loose. Jones, no luck. And for Memphis, they're shooting reasonably well, 45%. And Dumars gets it to go.
Just another way Aldridge beats you. As a facilitator, very comfortable making decisions.
Pass to Jones. It's rebounded by Memphis. Hill kicks to Aldridge. Here's Parker. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And Parker's just extremely clever at getting fouls off those kinds of shots.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Shoot 2.
And that one misses. And he's good on the second. Clippers leading by 3. Robertson with it. Grant Hill covering. Robertson's shot is good. Robertson's got 12 points in the game.
In the painted area is where Robertson can destroy you. He's just too strong and too skilled.
Screened by Parker. Outside Dumars. Just 4 to shoot. Some solid defense by Malone.
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there.
Robertson's shot is good.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Well, the best players to me deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it. Boy, as slow a start as you could have, just 1 for 4 from the field. They're struggling.
Here's Jones. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Hakeem Olajuwon. The Clippers have put up good numbers at the charity stripe, converting 6 of 7.
2 shots.
First free throw is good. And so Jones nails both of them. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. And so it's Parker with it. He'll bring it up for Memphis. 9-point game. Pass to Olajuwon. Down low. Shoots it. And it's sent back by Aldridge.
And look at how well Aldridge utilizes his size, reaching out and just batting away the shot.
Parker kicks to Aldridge. Parker sets the screen for Aldridge. It's stolen by Jones. Outside Kirilenko. It's stolen by Olajuwon. It's Hill on the wing. Defended by Jones. Here's Parker. Good, and it's Dumars picking up the assist. Parker's got 11 points.
And the play becomes so much easier with Parker pulling off moves like they're a true master at handling the rock.
Out to Kirilenko. Off target with his 3. The Grizzlies trail by 9. Here's Parker. Here's Olajuwon. Rebound by the Clippers. Malone's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Pass to Jones. Back to Robertson. And here's Malone. He's defended by Olajuwon. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
And Memphis making a change here. Stockton's checked in. The Clippers also making some changes. Isaac comes in for Andre Kirilenko. And it's Russell Westbrook in for Robertson. The Grizzlies have gone 2 of 7 from the field in the third. That leaves room for improvements here. Here's Westbrook, and finished off by Westbrook.
The absolute ferocity from Russell Westbrook. The rim. My goodness, how you feeling?
Olajuwon outside. The putback, it's good on the putback.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going. Count that one from Isaac.
There's a versatility to young Mr. Jonathan Isaac, a big man with range for days. He is going to space the floor for you.
Pass to Dumars. Fires for 3. Good on the triple. Dumars got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
And Tyronn Lue calls timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Lopez is checked in for the Grizzlies. Dandridge comes in for Hill. Los Angeles making a switch here. Clippers leading by 9. Here is Sigma. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. Isaac a screen on Stockton. Stockton against Westbrook. It's rebounded by Memphis. Lopez has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Got a piece of it. Here's Dumars. And can't hit the shot, but they're saying he got hacked, so he'll head to the free throw line.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
And look at how the hustle game has been going for Los Angeles.
And look at how aggressive they were defensively, forcing mistakes and turning those mistakes into points.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
No good on that one. And the second free throw, good. And here is Los Angeles now. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Pass to Sigma. Here's Van Arsdale. Isaac passes to Westbrook. And again, no good by the Clippers. The Grizzlies trail by 8. It's tipped. And so it looks like the Grizzlies will retain possession here. Now we get a chance to check out some stats for him.
And the stat to look at is his steal total over the last 5 games. He's been focusing more on his defense, trying to be a disruptor, and it's made them a lot tougher on D.
Pressey's checked in for Joe Dumars. Whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
At the line for Memphis.
One shot.
Shooting one.
Here's Van Arsdale. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. Pass to Sigma. Here's Van Arsdale. Pressey defending. And here's Westbrook. Now that we have the chance to show you the teams in the top of the NBA in steals this year. Fourth, the Clippers.
You can't get careless with the basketball against this group. I mean, they'll pick your pocket, and no surprise to see them in the upper echelon as far as steals.
That free throw, no good.
Pretty incredible to think that Russell Westbrook made the triple-double somewhat routine. The ability to fill up a stat sheet like few others in the history of the game. Incredible, guys.
And he sinks the second.
What we know unequivocally is the best players being your hardest workers, the guys who want to be held accountable, make such an impact on your program, and that is Russell Westbrook to a T.
Stockton's shot is off. Clippers leading by 6. Westbrook passes to Isaac, and the layup's good off the glass. Isaac's got 9.
And this is an area that Jonathan Isaac continues to work on. Key is being aggressive and finish.
Stockton dishes to Pressey. To the inside. And it's Tom Janovich with the rebound.
And the way he was able to reach out towards that release had an impact.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
Here's Dandridge. Still yet to score. Aldridge sets up the pick now for Stockton. 6 on the shot clock. Shot from the wing. And it's Tom Janovich with the rebound. Tom Janovich just got his 4th rebound in this one. Westbrook, no good. The Grizzlies trail by 8. 56 seconds left in the third. Stockton outside. He lobs it up. Isaac with the steal. Pass to Tom Janovich. Over Aldridge. And that one's good. Tom Janovich. He's got 9.
Yeah, you're seeing Isaac mature as an offensive player. Finding your open teammate, such a critical skill.
Pressey passes to Stockton. Missed inside. And it's Westbrook with the ball. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Dandridge pulls it in.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
And here is Isaac. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Westbrook. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Los Angeles on top, up by 10. And we'll be back with you right after this. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. So with Westbrook on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. They've got Jones. Robertson is out there with Moses Malone. And it's Chenier in at the 2-guard spot. Here's Robertson. Parker with the steal. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
And what strength there by Parker. Be able to take the hit and still drain the shot in the process. He is just a remarkable athlete with tremendous finishing ability.
And Memphis making a change here. Olajuwon's checked in. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Kirilenko's checked in. And that one falls for Parker. Los Angeles leading by 7. Robertson kicks to Malone. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Malone is relentless inside, so strong with non-stop effort.
Parker against Robertson. Parker passes to Aldridge. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Parker. For 3. And Jones pulls it down. Jones has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Kirilenko. That's in, coming off an assist from Jones. Jones has got 3 assists tonight. Outside Aldridge. Now here's Olajuwon to the paint. Parker's shot is off. Robertson against Parker. Robertson passes to Chenier. Goes up the baseline. Grizzlies with the rebound. Aldridge has got his 5th rebound in this one.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
Back to Parker. Here's the floater. It's hauled in by the Clippers. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Chenier, the pass to Robertson. The shot from 20 feet away. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Robertson's got the lead up to 13 now for Los Angeles. The Grizzlies call timeout.
And looking to stop this run and get back on track.
Really needs to settle his guys down right now and get them refocused.
It's that time, Grizzlies fans. Here comes the Grizzlies.
is checked in for Dandridge. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hi, guys. Well, during the break, I was able to catch what the Grizzlies coach was talking about with his team. And it was an intense huddle. Coach challenged his team. He told them the effort's not there. It has to get better. We'll see if those words work, Kevin.
Okay, David, thanks. Outside Hill. Aldridge sets up the pick now for Hill. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And the word you got to use is explosive out there when talking about Grant Hill. He's one of those guys who doesn't wait for the game to come to him. He goes out and just makes things happen.
Shooting 2.
Free throw drops for Hill. Second free throw, no good. Clippers leading by 12. Chenier the pass to Malone. And the shot is good. Malone's got 4 points now in the quarter.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
And that one's good. Parker. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Pass to Chenier. Alone with it. Left side, Kirilenko. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Joe Dumars.
And you've got to love the all-around game Kirilenko has. He's terrific at both ends, and he can play at any pace, makes an impact all over the floor.
Free throw good, Kirilenko. And he makes both free throws. The Grizzlies trail by 14. Now Parker. Parker, a screen on Jones. Aldridge, the pass to Parker. Clock at 6. Dumars, a screen on Robertson. Parker. Another shot. Here's Olajuwon. Good on the shot.
Such a graceful player. Hakeem is light off the ground there for that rebound, and then the skill to send that one home.
Pass to Kirilenko. Out to the right wing. Malone, a screen on Dumars. Chenier, the pass to Robertson. Here's the lob to the hoop. And stolen by Olajuwon. Here's Parker.
And that's going to be his fifth, guys. One more and he's done.
Oh, what a great finish as he gets bumped on his way up. He'll go to the line and try to tack on another.
Tony Parker. Basket counts. Defensive foul. Andre Kirilenko. Fifth personal foul. 13 foul. At the line for Memphis, Tony Parker. One shot.
Greg, every year we have the Best Teammate Award. What are some of those qualities that you admire in a great teammate?
You know, Kevin, you want guys who make you better and who make it fun to come to work every day. In the end, teammates are like family. So trust, commitment, and just enjoying being with one another, it matters.
Now here's Parker. To the middle. Here's Dumars. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker. Parker's got 4 assists in the game. Pass to Chenier. Back to Robertson. Outside, Jones. Just 5 on the clock. The shot's good from Robertson. Robertson's got 4 points this quarter.
I mean, he is tearing the defense apart, and let's face it, they have not brought their A game on that side of the ball.
Here's Dumars. It's rebounded by Malone. Clippers leading by 12. Here's Chenier. Pass to Kirilenko. Puts up a deep 3. LaMarcus Aldridge grabs the miss. Aldridge has got 6 rebounds now in the game. And here's Dumars outside. That's all good, and that's his 5th basket of the game. He's shooting 5 for 11 now. LA's gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the 4th. Pass to Chenier. Over Dumars. And that one hits back iron.
Listen, simply put, he's got to finish that. It's not like the defender was right on top of him.
And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Malone's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Chenier, the pass to Malone. A second chance effort, and he lays it up and in. And the Clippers lead by 11.
You have to appreciate the doggedness and intensity on the glass. Wow.
And Aldridge, the basket on the assist by Parker. Parker's got 6 assists now in the game. Smart, accurate passes, Greg, are really paying off for them at the moment.
And also good off-ball movement. Everyone is paying attention and looking to create the best shot for the team.
From Robertson, trains it from beyond the arc. Robertson's got 11 points here in just the second half.
And generally, Robertson's a guy that likes to play free throw line and below, but here's a time where he steps out and launches from beyond. And I like whenever Aldridge uses his length on offense, especially when he goes up after the alley-oop. Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for the Clippers.
And the big difference here was accuracy from 3-point range.
And once they started sinking shots, they really stretched out the D and created other opportunities. And anytime they got space, they seemed to just knock down another triple.
And they took charge when it counted, and they'll be notching their 9th win overall.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Second personal foul. 14 foul. At the line for your Grizzlies, Tony Parker. Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one. And Tony Parker drops them both. There's 37 seconds left in the game. Pass to Sigma. Here's Van Arsdale. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save them tonight.
I'll tell you, it's never an easy point in the game, knowing whatever you do, you're still coming away with the L.
So the Clippers winning this one easily. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, Oscar Robertson.
The Timberwolves were all business as they came through the tunnel. Welcome, everyone, to NBA. Grant, looking at these two teams. My attention is drawn to the front court matchup.
Oh yeah, this should be a battle on the baseline. Great to watch skilled bigs trade blows and show off what they can do down low.
Now Denver's starting five. We've got Smith. Stephen Curry is out there with Thompson. And it's Pierce in at small forward.
This is why you gotta be right up on Curry. Any breathing room he gets is too much.
Here's Hamilton. The three. Knocks down the triple.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
And sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Here's Pierce. 17 points in his last outing. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead him to the score.
Denver shooting their first free throw tonight.
Find the lanes. Find the lanes. One shot.
Grant, the success of teams like the Timberwolves showing that size still matters.
Yeah, in this pace and space era, that may have come into question just a bit, but size and skill combined has always been your best bet at winning.
Here's Garnett, coming in off 12 points in his last outing. Second shot opportunity, and the layup is up and in.
The defense getting out-hustled on the putback. Can't let that happen.
And I can tell you from experience, these are the types of things that drive coaches crazy.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Now here's Rondo. Taking a look at his production, averaging just over 8 points a game. Here's Baylor, covered by Smith. Clock at 6. Here's Garnett. The rebound by McAdoo.
Well, you can tell he's forcing things a bit at the moment. He's been trying to get it going, but this hasn't been his quarter.
Pass to Curry. Minnesota with the rebound. And going against Denver, their first meeting on the year.
And you know you're going up against a team that has revenge on the brain, besting them in the conference semis last year.
Pierce, the pass to McAdoo. Smith outside. There's the three. It's hauled in by Garnett. The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 6 to open up this game. Here's Baylor. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good. The Nuggets have gone 3 of 6 from the floor. Here's McAdoo. It's hauled in by Garnett. Garnett's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Baylor. The 15-footer is good.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
Curry passes to Smith. Back to Curry. Rondo with the steal. And here we go. The Timberwolves on the run. Pulls up for 3. Pass to Hamilton for 3. The rebound by McAdoo.
Yeah, and the defense really respects his shooting ability, and they showed it with that tight coverage.
Oh, the dunk by Smith.
Everyone loves the alley-oop play, B.A.
Yep, one of the prettiest in basketball. And Chris Finch calls timeout here. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. Time now to give some credit to the teams that have been getting after it defensively since the All-Star break. Number 1, Denver.
Their enthusiasm on defense since the break has been fun to watch, making plenty of trouble for the offense and reaping the rewards on the other end.
Timberwolves trail by 3. Rondo with it. And he lobs it up top. Garnett no good.
Yeah, and they're fighting to get back in this one, but unfortunately, he just keeps coming up empty.
Thompson in the post. Check by Rondo. Shot is good by Curry.
Look at how solid Curry's motion is. Almost like he could have done that blindfolded.
Pass to Hamilton. Back to Rondo. Here's Cowens. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Denver leading by 4. Smith outside. Here's Pierce. Checking his stats. He's scoring around 9.5 points per game. Can't drop the tough 3-pointer.
We all know he's a good shooter. But from that distance, I don't think so.
Yeah, it seems like everybody's jacking him up from way out there these days. You want guys to stay within themselves.
Here's Curry after the Timberwolves picking up a basket a moment ago. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. All right, Grant, coming down to the final few games now. This playoff push sure will be interesting.
Oh, no doubt. And I'm looking forward to it, B.A. The teams trying to make the playoffs will be going all out. And that kind of intensity in these games will be fun to watch.
That free throw is good from Thompson. Grant, the Denver Nuggets have been on quite the run here in this window of time.
Yeah, B.A. It's all working for Denver in recent years. This is a well-constructed team that they play as a unit, and it makes it so difficult to try to get the best of them.
Both free throws good from Thompson.
Well, he's been very good at the line, and we all know free throws can make or break you in the end.
Rondo gets the bucket.
Hey, that right there was a lot of confidence, given the size of the disadvantage there.
Yeah, a skilled player can work around the mismatch. He's used to dealing with larger guys.
Pass to Hamilton. Shot from the wing. Rebounded by Denver.
It can be tough to find space in the mid-range area. Probably should have passed that one up.
And here is Thompson. And rejected. Here's Garnett. Defended by Thompson. Ooh, Thompson with the block. Here's McAdoo. Looking at his numbers. Currently, he's averaging around 9 points a game. Here's Garnett. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Great recognition. Understanding that that one is all him.
Yeah, beating everyone up the floor and finishes off the break.
Here's Pierce. And here's Curry for three. Cowens grabs the board.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
He takes it in. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. We'll stand in the highly competitive West. The Denver Nuggets continue to distinguish themselves.
Well, Brian, they are unquestionably a top team in their conference, and their precision and patience really pays off in the long run.
And the free throw is good. Now leading by 1. Beal, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. And Denver making a change here. Both good from the line that time. Now a timeout called by Denver. A tough loss coming against the Lakers in their last game played.
Yeah, but even though they were off all night, there was still a silver lining for them. They showed their resourcefulness to keep it tight.
Yeah, those are the losses you can't worry too much about. You gave it everything you had. It's just time to move on.
change here. Barnes is checked in. And a good opportunity to bring up this season's top assist man. Well, you look at Rondo. Boy, you'd love to have this guy on your team. What a passer.
He has a great eye for where to send the ball. And you know his teammates love playing with an unselfish guy like him.
And so it's Murray who brings up the ball for Denver, trailing by 2. A minute 50 left in the first quarter. Beal against Thompson. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
He flashes to the rim and is met with no resistance.
Minnesota has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Outside Barnes. 1:25 left in the opening quarter. Here's Garnett. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. Minnesota shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Taking 2 shots.
First one falls for him. And he makes both free throws.
And he's shown a great touch at the line. They've tested the big guy, but he's come through.
Thompson outside. Here's Pierce. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got his 3rd assist of the night. Pass to Garnett. Barnes feeling it out a bit. Now Beal. 5 to shoot. They set the screen. Fires the 3. Missed it. Now 0 for 1 on this game. The Nuggets have got 7 of 15 to find the net. Right side Murray. Got a piece of it. Pass to Willis. And we have to take another look at that ball.
Some terrific effort there. An energy boost off a block like that one.
Outside Murray. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Yeah, the closer he gets, the deadlier Murray can be. He just enjoys working close in.
Rondo with it. He's against Murray. Kicks it out to Barnes. Beal outside. There's the triple. Drills it from deep. And the Timberwolves lead by 1. Well, it's been a high-scoring, competitive game through the first quarter of play. It's Minnesota. They're up by 1. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. Some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Timberwolves?
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
Yeah, they gave the other team no time to breathe. Every time they got the ball, they were off to the races. And you see how effective this aggressive mindset can be.
On the floor for Denver, getting going in the second. DeJounte Murray is out there with Thompson. Then there's Gordon Hayward, and it's Pierce in at the 4. And that one's good.
Slick feed by Beal, taking advantage of the hole in the defense to set up a wide-open man.
And it's going to be on Rajon Rondo. That's his first foul.
Yeah, he tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there.
Now Murray. And there's the lob. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Murray. And Grant, DeJounte Murray, a bit of a throwback player. He's comfortable attacking at all 3 levels.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, he does a lot of work in the mid-range for a guard. He's very comfortable with any shot on the floor. Not shy about putting up a ton of attempts if that's what's needed.
Here's Skiles. There's a screen. Pass to Beal. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Garnett. Thompson outside. And he converts the layup. Thompson's got 6 points.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Claxton with it. Now here's Beal. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. Well, when you look at the forwards in this league, there are a lot more Grant Hill types out there these days, Parker.
Well, thank you for the nice words, B.A. Of course, I took pride in my overall game. And over the last few decades or so, we've seen a bunch of guys playing the 3, 4, and 5 who can pass, dribble, and shoot. So it's fun to watch the game evolve.
Free throw drops for Beal.
What I admire about Beal is his work ethic, his desire to keep improving year after year.
Drew Holiday's checked in for Thompson. And Beal drops them both. Nuggets trail by 3. Now here's Murray. In his last outing, 8 points for him. They set the pick. Inside. Here's Mikan. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around. Mikan's got his first 2 points.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Here's Skiles. The 3-pointer off the mark. And for the Nuggets, they're shooting about 56% in this one. Ooh, it's stolen away. And now the T-Wolves on the break. Garnett, that's good. He's got 12. And what's your take, guys, here on the hustle stats for the Timberwolves?
Well, so far they've done a great job of reading the offense and repeatedly putting themselves in the right place to interrupt the play and force turnovers.
They're also managing to make lots of trouble for their opponent in transition. Right away, they're finding points on the break.
Leaderboard, the league's most potent offenses since the break. Denver in 5th.
Since the All-Star break, this squad has been on fire on offense, looking like a well-oiled machine and taking and making high percentage shots.
second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Nick Claxton, despite his relatively slender frame, is a hard-nosed defender. He said, "I bow down to no one. Every time I step on the court, I always have that chip on my shoulder. That's just the fiery competitor that I am. At the end of the day, I know what I'll hang my hat on, the defensive side of the ball." Brian?
Okay, Allie, thanks for that. Minnesota leading by 3. Pass to Aguirre. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Beal, the pass to Aguirre. Shot clock at 5. Here's Garnett. He's got 12. From down in the low post, it goes.
Well, he's been very reliable tonight. Not wasting any chances, really using his head.
Murray passes to Pierce. Takes the 3. Oh, he nails that one. 3 for 4 now.
Yeah, that's a great setup there. Murray keeping his eyes up and his options open.
They set a pick. Oh, there's the alley. Alley-oop up top, hammer it home.
The great read between those two guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These two teammates right here, Grant, they are connected. Now here's Hayward. Yet to see a basket. Pass to Mikan. The shot comes out. Some solid defense from Claxton. Here's Aguirre. Checking his numbers. He's put up a little over 9 points a game. Here's Skiles. Beal outside. Three-pointer. Bearing his second of 3 attempts.
A volume three-point shooter. Beal knows he has the green light to shoot threes whenever he wants.
Murray passes to Hayward. Now Holiday. Pounded by Beal. Pass to Pierce. Three-pointer. The rebound by the Timberwolves.
Well, you like the competitive mindset there. Trying to answer right back. It just didn't fall.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. That one on Murray. Minnesota shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. First free throw is good. And, Coach, you've been lauded by some of your former players for your pregame preparation. I've seen it myself in the broadcasting world.
Well, I've also been cursed by some of those players for my pregame walkthroughs, Brian. People thought they were way too long, but I just wanted to be as prepared as possible and was one that always believed I'd rather do too much than too little.
0 wasted trips. They're doing their job at the line.
Now a timeout called by Denver.
Your Timberwolves